Imagine Somalia, long plagued by war and poverty, suddenly striking black gold, triggering a fierce scramble among Gulf powerhouses like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and Turkey. Is this the birth of a new Gulf state in the Horn of Africa? Welcome to Horntimes Analysis. Today we dive into Somalia's 2026 oil boom, new Gulf state scramble. If you're tracking the geopolitics reshaping East Africa, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. Will oil save Somalia or curse it? Let's break it down. Awakening a giant, Somalia's untapped potential. Somalia isn't just waking up, it's roaring to life. For decades, vast offshore and onshore reserves slumbered beneath the soil, estimated at over 30 billion barrels. Recent seismic surveys by companies like General Energy and ExxonMobil have confirmed massive finds in the Punland and Galmudug basins. Enter the Somali Petroleum Authority, established in 2024 under a revamped regulatory framework, their 2026 roadmap. Auction 20-plus blocks, fast-track drilling, and aim for first oil by late next year. This isn't hype. It's backed by $500 million in exploratory investments already flowing. Economically, it's a game-changer. Oil could pump $10 billion annually into a GDP barely scraping $10 billion today, funding roads, schools, and security to heal Somalia's fractures. But can they pull it off? Gulf ambitions, the scramble for influence. Now, the Gulf states are circling like sharks. Saudi Arabia and the UAE aren't stopping at aid. They're betting big on equity. UAE's DP World already runs Berbera port. Now they're eyeing oil stakes worth billions, plus pipelines linking to their Yemen plays. Saudi's Neom Vision extends tentacles here too, hungry for Somali crude to diversify from Aramco. Qatar and Turkey counterpunch with deep ties. Qatar's $400 million in Somali infrastructure, Turkey's massive Mogadishu base and military training, these are footholds for exclusive drilling rights. It's a petrodollar-fueled new great game, where Gulf rivals vie for bases, influence, and veto power over Somalia's energy future. Who's winning? Geopolitical chessboard, shifting alliances. This boom ripples across the Horn. Ethiopia, landlocked and desperate, eyes Somali pipelines as a Red Sea lifeline post-Tigray war. Djibouti frets over lost port revenue. Eritrea lurks, ready to blockade if Addis gains too much. The Red Sea choke point? 12% of global trade sales here. Oil security means naval bases galore, from US in Djibouti to French in Tajura. Gulf influx could tilt balances, and China. Beijing's Djibouti base and $4 billion in regional loans make them watchful. Expect Shanghai to bid aggressively on blocks, countering Gulf dominance with Silk Road strings attached. Risks and rewards. The path ahead. Rewards dazzle, but risks loom large. Al-Shabaab's insurgency threatens rigs. Remember Mozambique's total retreat? Somalia needs Gulf-funded mercenaries or US drones for protection. Governance. Corruption could swallow 70% of revenues, per Transparency International warnings. The Petroleum Authority must enforce Norway-style transparency funds. Environmentally, seismic blasts risk marine life in these pristine waters. Somalia must balance boom with ESG standards to attract Western tech partners. A new dawn, Somalia's future on the global stage. Picture this: oil cash seeds, solar farms, tech hubs, and agribusiness, diversifying beyond black gold. Somalia emerges as East Africa's energy engine, stabilizing Igadi and drawing $50 billion in FDI by 2030. Regionally, it knits fractured ties: Ethiopia-Somalia pacts, Red Sea peace. By decade's end, Somalia reshapes the map, rivaling Gulf miners in clout. A new dawn or mirage? You decide. Outro. That's Somalia's 2026 oil boom. Geopolitical earthquake ahead. What do you think? Gulf win or Somali curse? Comment below, like if this analysis hit, and subscribe for weekly Horn deep dives. Check my playlist on Gulf Horn plays. See you next time on Horntimes Analysis.